I wouldn't say the technology is driving the change. I'd say the technology is enabling the change. What's driving the change is a recognition by entrepreneurs of what they can do with the technology. The democratization of the technology has opened the use of our tools to a much wider range of participants. That enables newcomers to be better trained by gaining experience in low-cost operations. The fact that you've got Netflix and Amazon and others who come out of the internet world doing production and distribution shows that that's a possibility. Just as we were talking about democratization of the use of the technology, there's also democratization of the distribution of content over technology that's occurring. It used to be that someone needed an over-the-air broadcast license in order to deliver television content to viewers, and that was the only way it could be done. That changed when we started to have cable networks distributing over cable systems, and all of a sudden there could be competitors to over-the-air broadcasters, and so what we're seeing now is an extension of that. If you want to talk about sitting on the throne, being the king, content will remain king. If you want to talk about having a better opportunity to be successful without necessarily achieving the great heights of the highest mountain, then being knowledgeable in technology and being able to do new and different things in technology is probably a more reliable road to success than hitting a home run with content. You pay today for a 4K display what you used to pay for an HD display when it was at the same point in the development of the technology. In fact, it's less for 4K at this same point. So the costs are becoming less for a given level of technology. At the same time, you reach a saturation point in terms of what you need in order to satisfy the human visual system, that you're looking at a good quality image. If you think about the way humans perceive images, when we have a certain resolution in the picture, you have to sit within a given distance from the screen in order for the eye to be able to resolve what's in the image. If you sit farther away than that, then you can't really see the difference, for instance, between HD and 4K. To get into the technical aspects of it for a second, if you look at a 4K screen and you're more than 1.5 times the picture height away, the average viewer is not going to see the difference. Is not going to be able to get all of the benefit of the information that's there. So if we took, for instance, a 4K screen that's, let's say, 3 feet high, if you're sitting more than 4.5 feet away from it, you're not going to be able to see the information that's there. And the farther away you get, the less you'll see. And the average viewing distance, something called the Lechner distance, the average viewing distance in most of the world is about 9 feet. And so if someone is using a relatively small screen because that's what will fit in their space, and they're sitting at a normal viewing distance, then they're not going to be able to see the difference between what we would consider now older technology and what's current today. The farther along you go, the less visible that difference becomes.